Foul Center, Matt Payton visiting with the head coach of the Lady Tigers, Ginger High Colvin, after they win it 99-49. And Coach, I don't care who you're playing in conference play, you never expect to get one like that.
Right.
You jumped out 32-5 at the end of the first quarter, similar to that game against Pikeville. Really jumped all over Georgetown, and an impressive performance by your Bucks.
Well, I think the last few games we've saved those shots, and finally we had some shots go through, and we defended really well early. And I mean, that was just it. We shot the ball well the first quarter, and when you're in a situation like that, and I just think we got them down, and we still made plays, still got some shots. They made a couple runs, but we answered those runs pretty well. And like you said, this is not common in the Mid-South, but it was a little different for us because we did shoot the ball so well early.
You forced them into what I believe here, just looking quickly, into a season high 34 turnovers, able to get after them on the defensive end, and you turned a lot of those into points, 50 points off the 34 turnovers, and a lot early. I think you had 19 after the first 7 or 8 turnovers, so you were really cashing in.
Well, we looked, and Savannah had 18 at the half, 18 points at the half, and a lot of that was over turnovers. And I looked up, and at the end of the first, I didn't realize that we had acquired such a lead, but I'm okay with that. I wish we could do that every time, but we can't. And like I say, shots fell for us, and the ball bounced our way tonight.
Savannah needed a game like this. She tallies a new career high 26 points, but she did it as efficiently as a person can possibly do it. 12 shots leading to 26 points, a couple of made threes, which may have been the best news of all of it, to see some of those from distance to go through. 5 rebounds, a couple of steals. She needed one like this on the offense.
She did. And Savannah, of course, obviously everybody doesn't know, but she's injured both middle fingers and has really struggled. And we've had a couple breaks where she's been able to rest and rehab, and it's starting to get better. And so she shot it well in practice this week, and we were hoping that she could see a couple go through today, and they did. So it wasn't that she lost her shot; she's just been injured, and the entire season actually. So it was nice to see her get some, and she had her season high in how many minutes? I know it wasn't very many.
17.
In 17 minutes. That's incredible.
Yeah.
So that is incredible that she was able to get that in 17 minutes against a team as good as Georgetown.
Absolutely. And the starting lineup, in terms of scoring, really didn't have to do a lot with Savannah tonight. Caitlin Hall had 6 points, 6 assists. Faulkner finishes with 8 points and 5 rebounds, 4 assists. And Madison, this is one from a shooting standpoint, she'll just flush. And everybody else may have used some of theirs tonight. She banked a few
she did, right?
in that column. But how about the bench play tonight, Coach? And there was some extended minutes, but Sammy came in and scored 10 quick ones and really helped you out there mid first quarter, early second quarter. And Shyla Calvert and Madison Shepard, a couple of those guards come off the bench, 11 apiece for those gals as well.
And it's nice to see the ball go through the hole for them. And, I'll say this about Sammy. How many minutes did Sammy end up playing tonight?
Sammy didn't get a ton, 13 minutes.
13 minutes. Yeah. And I'll go up to the locker room. She won't be sulking. She won't be worried about anything. And she's a team player, and these kids all are. And by her not playing any extra minutes, it gave some of those other kids an opportunity to get in there and get their feet wet and play in this. I can guarantee you, though, if it's a tight game, Sammy Rogers is going to be in there. But I appreciate the fact that, we were able to play some more kids from that. But just seeing some of those kids score and just get that feel and just be able to play in a tough conference game like this just continues to add to what we need.
Shelby Harmeyer came in too, Coach, and she hit a 3. She came in and scored 5 quick ones. I was kind of laughing. I don't remember if it was, I think maybe it's the end of the third quarter. Has there ever been a kid that wants to shoot that half-court shot? That's just Shelby right there. And she almost hit one at the end of that shot clock.
Yeah, and it wasn't a shot. She flung it, but I thought, when it was in there, I thought, Shelby probably make that. And we'll hear about it too. But, yeah, she can shoot it. She works so hard. And, I'm so glad that she's just a freshman because I think her upside is huge. And so I'm excited to see what the future brings for her.
Back in sole possession of first place after tonight, Lindsey Wilson went north and lost to Thomas More. So you guys regained. Now there's a long way to go. I know that doesn't mean much. That's like saying here these are the numbers going to win the lottery or something. But you guys have a long way to go. But back in first place, 12th consecutive 20-win season for you tonight after getting it here. So we'll have to at first year those guys that
I know,
first
man,
year,
19
we'll have to get
and
them.
5 overtimes. 5 overtimes that first year.
So close.
And we lost all 5.
That's hard to do. I mean, that's tough.
It is. I mean, I had to be a horrible coach to lose 5 overtimes. But yeah, I managed to do it.
We'll blame the freshmen on the court. There's a lot of them that year.
There were a lot of them. But
tough one with Thomas More on Saturday.
It's a huge one. It's a tough, like Powell. I think Thomas More. We haven't played there before. I think it's a tough place to play for them to beat. I think Lindsay was the hottest team in the league right now. Now I do know he's got some injuries that they're battling. They're a little short-handed, but and I've talked to John about this. I think this is the best Lindsey Wilson team he's put on the floor. It may not be the most talented team, and they are talented, but not the most talented team. But they play extremely well together. So to go up there and take that hit by Thomas More is a big hit. Was huge. So we've got a turnaround. We've got a quick turnaround. The good thing about it is we were able to rest our kids and hopefully get a flow and, like I say, see the ball go through the basket a little bit.
Now 6-1 in conference play. Saturday wraps up that first trip through. We're to the point now where it starts to fly by, it feels like.
Yeah, I know. We talked about it in the locker room before or before the game. Is just, now we got to get it done, and we've got to come out and show improvement. We've got to come out and show that we can contend and do some things.
Coach, fun one here tonight. We'll see you Saturday in Northern Kentucky.
Thanks, Matt.
Lady Tigers victorious. They knock off Georgetown. Final score here 99-59.